Did you know there are things you do every day that seem small, but to your dog, they mean the whole world? They can't talk, they can't text, but their entire life is spent quietly waiting for you to do a few simple things. Things that, if you truly understood them, might bring you to tears. Have you ever noticed? When you're sad, your dog stops playing and just lies there, staring at you, unblinking. They don't need you to be talented. They don't need you to be successful. They just need you to notice what they need. In this video, I'll share with you 5 things your dog has craved their entire life, and 3 more you'd never expect, but that determine their happiness. And one final truth that may forever change the way you see the silent friend waiting by the door. Do you know what makes a dog breathe with deep satisfaction in their sleep? It's not delicious food, not a fancy toy. It's quality time with you. A dog doesn't care how much money you made today. What they remember is, did we get to be together today? An afternoon of running around the park, a moment sitting next to you on the couch. That's all it takes. For dogs, being tired after a day of play isn't exhaustion, it's fulfillment. When their body is active and their heart is connected, they sleep more deeply, more peacefully, like a child after a joyful festival, with nothing left to wish for. You don't need to do anything big. Just put your phone down for 20 minutes. Look into their eyes. Notice what games they love. And when you do, their gaze will shift into the eyes of a soul that knows it's cherished. They can't say, "I miss you," but they can wait for hours just to play with you for a few minutes. And you can hear them, simply by being there. Have you ever noticed how your dog acts strangely when you take a different walking route? They don't just want to walk. They want to explore with you. Dogs are pack hunters by nature. It's in their genes to go far with the pack. A new trail, a strange park, an unfamiliar field. All are epic adventures. Not because of where you go, but because you're going together. Even when you think it's just a quick bathroom break, for them, it's a jungle expedition. Every bush is a story to sniff. Every sound, a mystery to decode. Let them lead the way sometimes. Pause and let them really sniff that smell. And if you can, take a different route each week. Those tiny changes? They're an entire new world to your dog. They don't need you to be an adventurer. They just want the chance to be their true selves, curious souls, trusting that, no matter where we go, you'll be beside me. And sometimes, the greatest journey is the one where you look deep into your dog's eyes to understand what they need most of all. Have you ever seen your dog lie silently beside you when you're sad, as if they're listening to something you've never said aloud? That's not just a coincidence. Dogs can literally smell your emotions. According to a 2018 study from the University of Naples, Animal Cognition, dogs can distinguish human sweat produced during anxiety and show very different reactions to samples taken when we're stressed. Put simply, they can smell your sadness. When you're anxious, lonely, or broken inside, your dog doesn't know what's going on, but they know something in you just cracked. And their natural response is to come close, lie still, or gently lick your hand. They're not trying to fix you, just to be near. Even your smallest actions change their emotions. A soft glance, a quiet word. They don't need explanations, just for you to notice they're quietly there for you. They can't say, "Are you okay?" But their whole body is asking, "I'm here. Do you need me?" And sometimes, looking back is the greatest gift you can give a soul that loves you so silently. There's something strange in the way a dog looks at you for a long time. You get the sense they know more than they should. And the truth is, they do. A 2015 study published in Science showed that when dogs and humans gaze into each other's eyes for 2 to 3 minutes, levels of oxytocin, the love hormone, rise significantly in both. It's the same hormone that bonds mothers and newborns. In other words, when your dog looks at you, they're not just looking, they're bonding with you, biologically. And if you're distracted, annoyed, or look away, you're not just missing eye contact, you're missing the chance to say, "Yes, we're a family." From that gaze, they feel, "Are you happy? Are you mad at me? Do you still love me?" Next time your dog looks at you, don't just pat their head. Pause, look back, and smile. Because even one look can make their little heart feel completely full. But what happens when a dog stops feeling safe? When their world changes too much? When their human is suddenly angry? When yelling, stress, or long absences shatter the stability they once knew? The worst part isn't fear, it's feeling abandoned. Dogs don't need you to be cheerful every day, but they do need to know you won't disappear. They need a routine, meal times, walks, playtime, to feel the world still makes sense, to believe tomorrow will be like today, and you'll still be here. You don't have to be perfect, but to a dog, you are the whole universe. That's why every gentle hug, every kind glance, every time you crouch down to say something random to them, is a brick in the foundation of their safety. And without that safety, their world can collapse. Give them that feeling every day, because a dog who feels loved will love you for a lifetime. Now you know. A dog doesn't wait for you to be perfect. They just wait for you to be there, to listen, to love, and to understand the silent language they speak every single day. They don't need you to say, "I love you," because they feel it through your eyes, your actions, your presence. And when you learn how to respond to those simple needs, you don't just make your dog happy, you create a bond that transcends words and time. Not everyone who owns a dog is family, but to a dog, as long as you stay, you are their whole world. In the next video, I'll talk about the little habits that unintentionally hurt your dog, and that 90% of owners are guilty of. You might think, "But I love them." And that's true. But sometimes, love needs to be shown the right way. Have you ever shared a special moment with your dog? A glance, a lick on the hand, the way they stayed curled up next to you all night? Tell me in the comments. I always read them. And if this video helped you feel closer to your silent friend, then stay, because there's still so much beauty waiting to be discovered.